Jorden Gibson, first of all, how have things been at the academy this season?
Yep, good. Lots of positive performances, lots of really good hard work from our under-18s. They come back really fit, which was pleasing, and they've kind of continued that, and performances have matched that. We had a really good result midweek for our 17s, so our first year scholars, and some of our pre-scholared under-16s. We beat Palace 2-0, which was a really good positive performance. First team manager was there, head of recruitment Leon Hunter was there as well, so that was nice to see, and I suppose that could only really benefit the players seeing that.
And obviously it's been a tough time for all football clubs during the pandemic, but since getting back to normal, I feel like it's really time to hit the ground running and crack on now.
Yeah, it was. We were very fortunate in our industry where we could carry on the whole way through with limitations to changing rooms, etc. So this year it's been quite nice to be able to have our team meetings again, analysis sessions, changing rooms. I think that was a big miss last year, going to away games and not having any changing rooms. That match day feel, and we've been able to get that back this year. So yeah, it's kind of let's carry on now and hopefully continue the way it should normally be, I suppose.
And in terms of performances and results, I know it's youth football, but how's that been so far?
Yeah, I think performances have been really positive. Results have been mixed, but productivity has been good. So we've been trying to get some of the younger players into our under-18s to give them a little bit more exposure. We've got a couple of players today that are training with the first team that have been doing really well. One really impressed on Wednesday night, against Crystal Palace. So yeah, the opportunities are there for our players, from our relationship, mine and Ronnie's, with our youth development phase coaches, to making sure that our players are doing well, and hopefully try and get them in the 18. So yeah, performances, if they're right, they get bumped up. So performances have been good, results mixed bags, I suppose.
And I think it's as clear as ever to see that link between the youth team and the first team, the likes of Jack Smith, Mackay, and then Alf Williams, Sam Dreyer, Timmy Smith.
Yeah.
To name but a few.
Yeah, that's the most pleasing thing for anyone who works in academy football is seeing those players get an opportunity, and we've been really fortunate with some of the players that we've had and the opportunities that they've kind of deserved or earned. Timmy Smith come for our elite development programme, signed his first professional contract, worked incredibly hard for 2 years. Sam Dreyer is now on work experience at Hendon. Alfie's Kings Langley. Mackay's still in and around the first team. He was on the bench the other day. Jack Smith is Jack Smith. He done extremely well last year, and now it's for these young boys behind us to really look at those and go, right, come on, who's next? And hopefully there will be others in there.
And just a quick word on Sam Tanubu. I know he's been on the bench previously this season. He was involved with the first team on Saturday, but not in the squad.
Yeah.
What do you expect to see from him this season?
Lots. Sam has really come in this year and just hit the ground running. He's been an absolute joy to work with. He's matured massively since the first day of pre-season. He's brought into everything. His performances have backed that up. His conduct's backed it up, and we're absolutely delighted for him. And yeah, he was our man of the match on Tuesday night, against Crystal Palace. And yeah, we've got big hopes for him, and hopefully he can continue where he currently is now and get better and better as each day goes by.
And those success stories must just give more and more belief to your current set of under-18s in terms of what they can achieve.
Hopefully. The opportunities are there for them if they're performing well on and off the pitch. The manager's giving players an opportunity to train with them quite regularly. And that relationship's getting closer and closer, but it's not just for the 18s, it's for our 15s, 16s that are coming through, for the young ones coming through, and hopefully they'll see on Saturday that when they're out there on a Saturday morning in their futures, the first team manager will be here again and watching them.
And this coming Saturday is a great opportunity for supporters to get down to Shep and really show their support for this youth setup.
Always a great day. We've had some really good games here. Southend will be a tough test. But every time we've had an annual academy day, there's always been a nice little buzz, and now we've got the barriers here as well. Just makes the pitch and the environment a little bit sharper, I suppose. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. Puts a little bit of pressure on them boys because they don't normally play in front of a crowd more than maybe 70, and now there's going to be a few more watching them, and that little added pressure is only going to push them to hopefully be able to play in front of a bigger crowd at the Lamex.
And the players must be really excited to get a chance to play in front of those.
I think so. We've got quite a lot of players, and they're all training very well, making it very difficult for me and Ronnie to pick an 11, pick a 16. So yeah, I think excitement's probably the word, but it's a proud day for us as an academy because there'll be lots of young kids here, and hopefully our performance will back that up.
Perfect. Thank you, George.
Cheers, guys.